Okay.
Siri_bot. Siri_bot has joined Siri Bogan. Stream elements. ARTEXTRIC is now live. Streaming VR chat. ARTEXTRIC teach me Thursdays. Ask me anything about art. I'll try to answer.
Okay. I've been so tired. I can't get nothing done these days. Oh, okay. First thing. Hello everyone. My name is ARTEXTRIC'S. Today we're going to be working on my Patreon choice on what I'm going to be doing a fan art on. And what my patrons actually picked was 7 Deadly Sins Elizabeth. I'll be drawing her today. Those of you who are here or new to my stuff, please check out my link so you guys can see what I do. I do a lot of art, anime art, and all that great stuff. I teach it, and also I do other types of content around that. Now, if you are new and want to be a patron, if you've been watching my stuff or find it interesting or want to support whatever case may be, you can check it out over there. And if you're not too sure about it, you can just you can choose the first tier if you like, if you feel iffy about it, so you can at least be part of the voting process if you want. But if you don't, that's perfectly fine. I do take requests today, so if you have a request you want me to draw, that is 25 for the sketch, and then if you keep going up from that, it's 25 each. So if you have a request, please let me know. Anyway, I'm here. Wish, sleepy boy. Yes. I'm streaming right now on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as well. So if you guys are wondering what platforms I'm streaming, I'm not streaming just to TikTok, but other forms of platforms as well. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I know I sound kind of groggy, because all-nighters are not fun, but it'll be worth it in the end, so that's why. Anyway. Jesus. Let me check what you guys have to say on the thing first before I do that. I know what usually why most people come in. Hold on. I need to find a pose for today's fan art, so I might as well do that. Oh, hey Sep, what's going on? Hey, I'm not doing so well, to be honest. Woke up with a strange headache. Trying to find a good pose. Looking for a good pose. Okay. Like that. Trying to find a good enough pose, something. Look for a dynamic pose. Dynamic poses. Trying to find something that's worthy of not just a basic standing pose. This one's not bad. So let's see if we can try this one. Okay. I'm gonna try to do something a little different today. Other than just drawing the pose, I may actually paint over the sketch. Something I want to try doing. Something that's a lot of anime artists I know do a lot and get a good result out of it. Maybe from through just practice, but something I want to try. Something I wanted to try for a while. Let me do that. Let's see. Okay. I just want to try this. I believe it's getting more people, and a few of my friends will. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Seth. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't really keep up with the news. I've been hearing something's been going on in the Middle East, but I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's really... I'm incredibly sorry for what's going on. Man, that's really sucks, man. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's crazy. I don't understand what's... I'm not really sure what's going on in the Middle East. I don't know what's going on. I don't keep up with the news like that. Unless it's something like happening here, but... You know... You're so talented. Thank you. I appreciate it, Adore. Thank you. But I hope you're okay. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. That really sucked. Oh. I would like to ask what's going on, but if you do explain, it may make Instagram mad, so I can't really get into the deets of that. Because they'd be watching me and things I say. I think because I'm a certain number of people, especially TikTok as well, they've been watching the shit I've been saying and doing. So I can't really do stuff or talk about certain things as much as I want to. This one's a little bit too meh. Hold on. Ooh, I like this one. Even though she looks really weird. I might do this one instead. It's a little bit more lively in that sense. I'm sorry, Seth. I hope you're okay. Dang, that's a lack of sleep headaches. Maybe it is. Lack of sleep headaches. I went to bed like really early. Well, earlier than I would. I couldn't do it. Like, I was on VR chat with my mods, and after the meeting we had and conversations we had for ARTEXTRIC'S, while my mods was showing me her new house, and I was just like clocking out. I don't know why. I just couldn't do it. After she left, I just ran into the closest bed and just... Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh man. Well, all you need to do is probably, oh, I don't know if I can give you any solutions to this, but the only thing I can think of is like keep your head down.
John_FN sectional.
And,
Hey teach, how's it going?
this is alright. I'm trying to keep sane and focused. The only thing I can say probably is to keep your head down. Wait through everything goes away and then try to plan of leaving. Cause it seems like, I don't know if that's possible for you. Of like, are you leaving the country if that's possible? I probably doubt it is, but that's the only solution I can probably think of. If it's that bad. Hope you're okay, Seth. That's like probably. Then you put the leg up like this. Let's see, like this, and then we will. Now this is where the problem's coming from. It's this subtle movement here. That's where the problem's coming from. If we have to make. Nope. Like this. And the armpit is about here. And then the arm is here. And then the hand is about here. That. And then the leg. This. Just like that. And then we will get the leg to be rounded off a little, not that strong. And then we have to make sure that from here to here what's next is that we have to round this off a little bit. Make sure the legs are not too small or too thing. So we have to, from here to here, is that the crotch area? It's just past the crotch area, so about here, and then here, right, and then a little bit offward. This is how you actually get better, because what you do is you use landmarks to understand the. You use landmarks to. Great. You use landmarks to actually figure out where the placement of the references, so you don't have to be always constantly guessing. Like for instance, I'll say this chin, the chin here is here, so anywhere like imperative, like see this hand is at the middle of the rib cage and to the like the hips, so like here and here, the back, so anything here will be stomachs here, that bends over here like that. So we see that this here and here is at the same time here, so we don't want to pass that. So you use landmarks to get better at drawing and stuff like that. It really makes more sense to do something like this in most cases. Much as I hate doing this. Real quick, I need to get the charger in a bit. How much percentage is it? 18. Once it gets to 5, I'll go get it. Okay. Okay, like that. And then we round it off a little bit. So we want to pay attention to these little landmarks. So, and then once you have everything in place and you feel like everything's in place, you can deviate from it and then start doing your own thing while actually doing the whole popping up the reference, because you know it is what it is. So make sure that's like that. Given that my character actually has bigger breasts than this one, I'm going to see if it, well, the character I'm doing, not my character, but the character I'm using, I'm doing a fan art of, is got bigger breasts than this one. Because it's anime, so it is what it is. So I can deviate from it and make it my own in that sense. Why is everything almost have to be dying of the charger? Like, what the hell? It's so annoying. I'm gonna try something really new today. Something I don't really have done before. So the difference between what I'm gonna do, what I usually do, is that I'm going to actually paint over the sketch. I've seen a lot of artists do this a lot. They use a sketch and then they paint right over it. They don't really use the line art to guide them. They just use the sketch as a form of guidance to get the point A to point B. Hi, Teach. Hey, Galaxy, I see you. I ran out of the teal yarn. No, not the teal yarn. Don't get rid of, not the teal yarn. No. That means you need more teal. I think you should practice more on your backgrounds. That might help you, most likely. Okay. So I'm gonna make her cage a little bit tighter. I want to tighten about here. And I'm doing that on purpose too, so if you're wondering. I'm gonna tighten here, and then I'm going to and then the other hips are about here. I want to make sure those hips are being seen. I like putting hips on my anime chicks, so just hips and hips. At least a bit of realism in there. And from the butt. A little bit more. Just like that. And then we're gonna use some ellipse lines to give some 3D space, just to let you know where the where's what, and then 3D here, right, and then and stuff like that. Yo, hey Al, what's up, man? That's he literally friend, dude. What? Fine. Thanks for the rose, bro. Oh, we need another session, bro. Can I see the reference? The reference is right here. You making a rug? Yes, a rug. Let me see. Draw over it. Let me see. No problem. We need, yeah. Because like, if you're having trouble with anything, just let me know. You know. Okay, we need another session, bro. I want to make sure your progress and stuff. I know you've been busy with stuff, so I'd love to see your progress.
7750. Good afternoon.
Hey, Shadow. What's up, bro? I hope you're having an awesome day. Guys, just to let you know, I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. So if you guys want to jump over there on Twitch and say hi, you can. And if you're wondering what that voice is, it's from Twitch itself. So, and YouTube. I'm also streaming to all platforms right now at the same exact time. So, but you may, your view might, or your perspective might differ compared to where's what and what's what. So whatever platform you're more comfortable going, you can go over there if you like, and all that great stuff. I tend to make my anime girls' legs a little bit too thick for their own good. That's really a problem I need to work on. I guess I'm making their legs so thick. That's a problem. Just a big problem. Now, the best thing about when you're doing a reference is that you always have to make sure you have to flip your canvas. That's very important. Must flip your canvas frequently. Don't stay on one side. Frequently flip this bitch, because you'll be surprised how much it may be leaning. It may look nice now, but when you start flipping it, you start seeing the problem with it. And people might ask, why do you have to flip it? Those of you who don't know, if you flip it, it shows where the problems are based on the perspective, because remember, you're on one side. So if you're on one side, it's gonna look good because you're on that one side. It's supposed to be good on both sides. So if you like walk around, say like a cube or something, or a circle, it shouldn't deviate from what it originally supposed to look like on the right side nor the left. So you're pretty much sandcastling. That's why I call it sandcastling. You're sandcastling your character in the sense of when you're making a sandcastle and you pat the sides, right? You pat the sides just like that, and then it makes it easier to Jay, show the ref, please. I am. It's right here. This is the reference. See? See? Real quick, let me go get my charger. Where's the? Oh, right, it's right there. Let me go get the charger real quick. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on, guys. Let me get the charger real quick. I know you're on Instagram. Let me just go get it because it's about to kill. It's about to die. Just give me 1 second. Just 1 second. I just need to get the charger real quick. Oh, that didn't sound good. Why didn't that sound good? Like something popped. All right, we're right back. I'm gonna get the charger. It's right next to me. First. Okay, let me see. Now, these are things you have to keep in mind when drawing, and I will show you how to flip your canvas if you're doing digitally. But I'm not really sure on traditional because I never tried it before on traditional too much, unless for the sketch. That's usually what causes it to work. Those cases. Ah. Okay, sorry about that. Excuse me for my. I hate when that happens, but there we go. That's all the problem. All right, back to work. Back to explaining. Like this. Okay. Now, I'm gonna show you how this works. So you take your keyboard. In case you saw my last message, let me see. Go back a little bit. I'll let you know when I'm ready. But dude, I have an idea for you. Yeah, sure. Shoot. I would love to see your idea. All right. So shoot, and I'll try to read it. If I miss it, just let me know if I missed it. So you take your keyboard and you hotkey it to whatever action that is. So I'm going to flip it like this, right? When you flip it like this, you can see at first you're not going to see it because this is new to you, some of you, but once you start seeing it, it looks good here, right? But when you flip it, I don't like how, and your brain will eventually make the distinction, like here's a problem, like here's a problem a little bit. The chin, for instance, like look at the chin here. It looks fine now when you guys first saw it, but look at it now. It looks all wonky. See the chin, if you can see it, is right here. It looks really, really weird. So we need to balance that out by making it look good on this side. Right, we just make it look good. Flip it again, doesn't look all good on right. Then we balance it out and look for any way to make it look, presentable. We make some erasing. We do whatever we need to do in this situation so it looks pleasant to the eye on both ends of the spectrum. And then what this does is, even if you flip it and you make it look good on both ends of the spectrum, it will feel even more balanced than it was on the right, because it's also working on the left. So that's a good thing. So like if you take like any artist's work right now and say like you go to Instagram and then you flip their canvas, 9 times out of 10 it's going to look amazing because they do on both ends. So I'll use an example, like when I'm doing my time-lapse work, when you guys see my time-lapse work on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube Shorts, you guys don't ever see it get flipped. I don't know why the program doesn't let you see the flipping process of it, but it does happen. So they'll keep it on one side when in Clip Studio Paint. I'm pretty sure in Clip Studio Paint on the feature it does not show flipping. I don't know why. I haven't seen that even with my own work. It's weird, but it does happen. So most likely than so, if they're using Clip Studio Paint, you're not going to see the flipping process all that much. You'll be surprised, because yesterday we finished this. I finished this yesterday. Those of you who are big fans of Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners, I finished the drawing of Rebecca yesterday, and I had to flip this, so that's why it looks good on both ends of the spectrum. So this is something you have to keep in mind when doing stuff like this. Okay, let me see what he said. I said never. Oh, if you play piano in the background, it would be really chill. It's playing piano right now in the background. let me turn up a little bit. See, let me see. sorry, mostly he missed it. Okay, if you plan a thing, and then he said, I never thought, ever thought of making a tier on Patreon where you can draw the people in the tier. Actually, I have something similar to that. So like for instance, if you're a high tier member, let's use that example because that's in one of them. If you're a high tier member in Patreon, I will give you a shout out for the work you do. So like for instance, if you have an artwork you want to share that for this week, I do weekly shout outs for the higher tier people. So like say you have a drawing you want to do, you have done, you want to put on Instagram, but you don't think you're getting enough eyes on it, you become a tier member, and I put you in. Not only I give you a shout out on Instagram on the 24-hour thing, but you're also going to be in my highlights reel. So when people go to my Patreon highlights reel, they'll see your name as long as you're still a Patreon member. But I also will not share the same drawing twice. What this does, it keeps students who think that shoutouts work for them. It keeps them still wanting to do better drawings, so they can't just say, oh, I did a drawing, and then from every week he's gonna just share that one picture. No, I want you to do a different picture so you have something to look forward to. Not only it gets a shout out, but it also keeps you doing more better work in that sense because you have no choice. So that's something I wanted to build on. So it gives people a reward and incentive at the same time to do the drawing in that sense. Instead of me drawing them, they do the artwork, so it gives them a reason to get better. So when they get to that point and they don't need the shoutouts anymore, they probably won't be a Patreon member anymore, and they feel more like I got something out of it than just me getting a shout out only or Jace just drawing me, you know. So it's an incentive for those who want to improve on their artwork at the same time, alongside the current privileges they get alongside that. So yeah, that's why. If that answers that question. At first I was going to do something like that, but I said, you know what, it's better if they get some value out of it other than just me drawing them, you know. Let's see. The shoulder here, this is looking too square. We need to fix that. Okay. Like about there. Okay. I don't know what the other hand should do, but I have a feeling it should be doing something, in my opinion, in some weird way. Or so. Okay. YouTuber who draws. Okay. Let me see. Oh, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, you can ask questions if you like. I'll try to read most of your comments here. I'm sorry about that if I haven't. Let me see. Hola. Hello. Hola. Oh my gosh, you have gifts and you're an artist now? Yes, I'm an artist. I teach what I can. While I'm doing it. Oh my god, that was scary. Okay, so I don't think here is not dynamic enough. It's not slant enough. That's the problem. Let's see. And then like that. And then like there. Okay, so we're pretty much there at that point. I'm going to fix her face a little bit.
God, the reference picture is amazing.
Thank you, I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying my best to do something with it other than just like copy the pose itself. I want to do something more with it.
Fox 7750. Hey, teach, she looks like a mage with her hand like that.
Yeah, I'm doing Elizabeth from I'm drawing Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins. So I'm trying to get something that looks like it could be really like fun to look at or something. She's doing something. I don't know. I first was gonna put her in a bikini, but I think that should be saved for the patrons instead. I don't think I should put that there on TikTok. There's a plane flying, the damn plane. So let's see, like that, with the arm just extend off in the distance like that, and the hand. And the thing is, when you're drawing hands, there's something you should, then you can leave it open over your app. Oh, I know, but I rather hold it because I don't know, it keeps me focused more if I hold it.
Be a support hero.
I could just put it in the app, put it in the corner right here and draw, but then I rather hold it because it keeps me focused. I don't know why.
Today. By using commands like /donation and /cash app.
So it's like this, and it gives that, I guess, that rawness of like, I can look at something this small and draw it. Because you know, some people say, oh, you're doing digital, that means you're probably doing something that makes it work. Some people are like that. I know that most people who are digital artists know that's not the case, but you know, especially what's going on today with the whole AI thing. So if I just hold it and just draw it the way I do, it's just like, well, can't say shit now. You know? Thank you, JXG. I do appreciate it. Different strokes. Different strokes. Let me see. All right. I'm gonna put some shadow, some shading here. So they show some ambient occlusion somewhere around where we know where the light's coming from, in a sense. It's very like that, and then we'll put some right here to indicate that this is an outfit in some form. Remember, I'm gonna be drawing Elizabeth from 7 Deadly Sins. I'm just putting these things here just to indicate where's what. I'll put the little bit of line to show the ellipse lines right there. And next, what we're gonna do is then we're going to transfer Elizabeth onto this. But before I do, I like making sure that the pose is on point with the balancing. Balancing the pose is a perfect reason of that. It eliminates that situation where you're in when you say, oh, I like the pose, but something about it doesn't feel right. You ever get that feeling when you're drawing something and something about the pose doesn't feel right? It feels off. It's because it's not balanced. Your brain is telling you something, but you can't figure it out. It's the unbalancedness of the drawing itself. And I just kind of notice her leg is more outwards.
She looks like she's about to do the skedaddle skadoodle. Your dick is now a noodle.
Skedaddle skadoodle. Your dick is now a noodle. Let me pull this down real quick. I just kind of notice that her leg is more outwards, so I want to pull that out a little bit more. So I'm going to pull it out like this. A little bit more diameter like there. So we're going to erase this. I want it to be more dynamic, so like that. You see? Now she's like that. She's really going at it now. Let me see. Then you can leave it open at there. Prepare this for free reference at there. I wish I could draw bases. Just with enough practice, you can.
Yes, I get that feeling when I do some studying.
Yeah, because it's an annoying feeling because you can't figure out what it is. It's just because it's the balance of the drawing itself. It's not really the drawing, because people can figure, like most people can figure out what she's doing, or she's at least putting her hand out in some form. But if you can't, if the artist is feeling like something's wrong with the pose, it's just because it's not balanced. That's it. That's usually the culprit of mostly that problem. It's not really the drawing, it's the balancing of the drawing itself. This is something I had to come to terms with and had to do, and I really didn't want to do the balancing thing. I did not want to do sandcastling the drawing, because like it's more work I didn't want to do. But once you get over that hump of I don't want to do more work than I have to do, then you start pulling up some awesome drawings. You'll be surprised. Okay, now how do you pick up stuff like that? So the way you pick up stuff like that is like based on just practice, but not just, I'm not gonna just say practice all the time. There is bad practice. There's the type of bad practice you could do is like constantly doing the same pose over and over again. What's bad about that is that you're not really absorbing, you're just literally repeating the same thing over and over again. But if you make connections, like say for instance the rib cage is like, let's just use an example, the rib cage is like a let's say like a bell with, you know, a bell with the thing that hits inside, like a bell. So if you look in that sense and break it down the shape, or a shape that you can recognize, now you can say, okay, this is what a bell will look like in this, like a bell like this, like literal like cowbell but upside down. So like the ribs are like this cowbell, right? So what will happen is, instead of looking at it just like, oh, for that shape, try to figure out if you can do it again on a different angle alongside that cowbellness. So like for instance, if I were to take the same drawing, the cowbell, and look at it out of a different perspective like this, because I know the cowbell is kind of like a curve like this. Now what I just did here is that now I'm looking at it from a different perspective, and based on that perspective, which I'll show you real quick, copy, oops, let's make a, oops, don't need that.
Hello, Teach. Hope you're doing good, and hello, chat.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So like, see how I made the cowbell like this now from this angle, because I know the first angle was like this. Now I can use this to my advantage and then just layer over the other half of the body. And if I do that, then I got legs, stomach, and some breasts. So let's just say, depending on the angle, the breast is like this, and then an arm. I'm not using any reference, I'm just using based on what I remember of that cowbell, or little pieces of the body. And then you got a head, and we got a perspective like that. See that? Now, to make it easier to see, this perspective is, let me see,
you sound well rested today, Teach.
I'm pretty well rested, I could say. Bit of a headache, but a little well rested. After I got off the stream with you, stream the
Joan_pansexual, I'm glad and you and me both, haha.
Once I got off, I literally went to bed. I went straight to bed. I just couldn't do it. So I'm gonna turn this down just to make sure and show you what I mean. I'm gonna use a blue instead of a red. Okay. And then, since I broke it down to pieces of what I remember, as in little things that makes it easier to remember the head shape, I'm going to this is just a rudimentary understanding. The breast is about here, right? And then the arms are about here, right? And then, oops, like that. And then like this, like this.
I'm proud of you, Teach.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Aw, thank you. Try my best, hon. Now we got a body in that sense, like this. And there you go. Now, it's not the perfect, but you can at least say, okay, I can see the head from the perspective is a little bit off. I can at least say I will be a little bit honest to myself if I were to rate this. But you can at least make a distinction that this is the breast, this is the stomach from a side angle like this. Maybe we can make it like that. And then these are the legs. We're not even supposed to be seeing this crotch here. This is actually should be gone. Completely like that. So it feels a little bit more. And then you put your eyes here, have her look this way. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get good at it, by using little things to make it easier for you to remember. So that's the whole goal of X, Y, and Z. Okay?
Joan_pansexual. Yeah, you are a very professional teacher, and I'm proud of you as well, and I hope that you grow more in the future.
Thank you. I try my best. I try my best. Thank you guys, I do appreciate it. Yay. Okay, so thank you. You guys got me over here blushing. Stop it. Try to be professional, not professional. So so with that said, okay, so we pretty much broke it down perfectly enough for us not to have an issue with the overall understanding of the placement of the body parts, because I'm just breaking it down in pieces. And then if the piece doesn't look right, see her hand, for instance, looks really, her hand is really out there. We need to make that initially there. So I'm going to grab this arm, and I don't know why her hand, I don't know if this is okay because her arm is really bent out there, but this is realistic, so I can't go with it. So it's probably just the perspective itself, because remember, her hand is twisting. I don't know if she's twisting it. It looks really weird, but hey, I guess it'll look all right. So let's see if I can make it work. So I'm going to grab it like this, about here, because it's poking out. That poking out indicates right here, this piece is poking out, so we need that to layer over the hand. Or what we can do is keep it, we can keep it the way like this, and then we'll do erase here, and then we're going to poke it out like this, okay, and make it poke it out. And then to keep this layered over, make sure this is small enough right here, right? And then what we're gonna do is make this sink into the arm itself. So we're gonna make it sink like that. All right, and then round it off with some ellipse lines, but don't connect them, because if you connect them, it's gonna look really flat. You want them to keep some parts open, like from right here. You want to keep it open a little bit. You'd be surprised on how keeping some lines open will make it look more 3D than it is. Let me see if anyone's asking questions. Can you show me the previous one, please? Oh, like you mean the reference? Is that what you mean? If that's what you're referring to, is right here. Let me see. Wow, that's so good. Thank you. Just making sure I'm getting to everyone. Hear me out. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Thank you for the follows, guys. I hope you guys are learning something today. I really do appreciate it. I hope this is some value to you guys. Those of you who find this interesting and like my lessons or anything, you can join my Patreon if you like. If you're not sure, you can go for the first tier. It's the best tier, I guess, in a sense. If you want to help next time in my next journey of what I'm going to be voting for tomorrow, you can. But if you don't care about any of that stuff, just stick here and just learn in this way. I'm also a YouTuber. I do tutorials on how to draw. So if you're looking for tutorials, there's there on YouTube and my YouTube channel. It's in the link and everything, if you want to check that out. And all that great stuff, you know. Okay. And I'm going to make this hand. The hand is actually much bigger than you think, because based on the perspective, it's the closest thing.
Said they wanted to see the blue drawing you did a few minutes ago.
Blue drawing? Oh, right here. So like what I did is break it down in pieces at first, because I don't know if someone was the same person was asking. But what you do, like I said earlier, I said first make, like for the body here, look for the rib cage, for example, as like a cowbell. A cowbell looks something like this, like a little cowbell. You know, it has a little ball thing that makes it knock into it. But I rounded off the edges instead of making it square. That. And then I said, okay, this is my base of what I'm supposed to be using. So from now on, if whatever angle, so let's just say we're looking at a angle from top, like straight up top over it, like this. The cowbell will be in here, so we know where we're looking inside of it from this point, right? So anything under this will be the other half of the cowbell. So like the butt will be here, or the back will be here, depending on what you're trying to do with the angle, like this. Right here, and you put arm right here and connect it, and you ignore that cowbell from that point on, because that was just a small indication of what we're supposed to be using as a form of reference. And then we just put it all together like this. this, and then we put a head because that's going to actually overlap this, right? And then like this, and then put an arm right here. Okay, and then put our hand back here and put the other hand back here, and then we give her breasts right about here. You know, it's these little things that make all the difference. So you turn it down, and I took a blue to make it easier to see, and then I just, instead of drawing the lines through them again, I just basically do this. Oops. Like that. And then the head is about here. The little neck that we can see a little bit. You know, it's just, it's not as hard as you probably think. It may look as hard, but once you start breaking it down in pieces, it's mostly just a puzzle from this point, and then you start realizing what goes with what from this point on. So that's what I mean. Thanks for the tip, friend. No problem. And I'll zoom in just for all those of you who are having a hard time seeing it. So it's like that. So if that helps anyone in any which way when it comes to artwork. And you put the ear here. And pretty much now it makes more sense.
They teach tomorrow is October 1st. Are you ready for Inktober Day 1?
No, but I will do it after the stream. That's why I'm trying to get it out. Well, I know today we're not gonna get the fan art done in time with coloring and stuff. So I'm pretty much just gonna do the sketch till 4 and then stop and then go straight to the Inktober thing. Probably maybe on stream, I'm not sure. I might get off, I don't know. We'll see, because I'm not gonna overwork myself anymore. I'm going to do this smart and get stuff done, because I noticed that the lack of sleep I've been getting has been affecting me a lot. So
okay, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so we'll figure. I definitely will get that out of the way, because I know you've been asking me about that, and I gotta get the Inktober too. Those of you who don't know, there's something called Inktober. It's like a monthly thing that happens. Oh, well, it's an annual thing that happens every October, where you do a drawing. They give you a panel of stuff you have to draw, or you can draw, and then you make sketches of it.
To take care of your health, sir.
I know. That's why I'm putting the effort to not overwork anymore, because I know this has been really affecting me, and I get less done than I like to admit, and all that great stuff. So.
I still can't believe I'm already seeing Christmas video, and it's not even October yet.
You saw a Christmas video already? Damn, they don't play. They do not play. Holy moly. God, they don't play. God, companies really want their money. Jesus Christ. Chill. That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna put it like this, and then it's going to like that. All right, so pretty much from this point, I think we're in a good spot. I want to flip this just to make sure everything's in the great place. If anything needs to be fixed, anything that needs to be I think a little bit of the
Christmas needs to chill. I want to get my spooky on.
Yeah, it's Christmas needs to chill out. Yeah. Okay, so like that, and then I can see that this is right here is where the problem is. You guys may not be able to see it, but it's right here, and we need to let this slant go away. We need to feel more balanced.
Let me enjoy my spooky session in peace.
Yeah, guys, if you guys like to you know, have your own conversations and stuff being said to me without me have to look and read it, you can jump over there on Twitch and say hi, and the robot will read what you have to say. And please be respectful. Don't say anything insane, please. or my mods will like pretty much ban you. So I don't want you guys getting banned. So if you want to go over there and you want to have your comments read, you can go over there.
I agree. Teach, you are the best, and I'm very happy that you're well rested and teaching us new ways to learn. You're the best of the best, 1000%.
Oh, thank you, Shadow. I do appreciate it. I tried my best, but there's a lot more I can teach you guys that I never got to do yet. So I was saving them for YouTube videos. So that's why it's been taking me forever to get the YouTube videos done, because I need to get my VTubing character done so I can use it for my YouTube videos. So you have something cute to look at. Yeah, it's pretty much a chibi looking VTubing character I'm going to be using for my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And yes, I'm making, rigging, and creating the character myself, so that's pretty much it. That I could have just paid someone, but it's pretty expensive, so I'd rather just do it myself and save money instead of just throwing money away when I could just do it myself, you know? Hello, what are you drawing on? I am drawing on a XP Pen 22 tablet, E22 thing, tablet, yeah, I think that was called. But mine is old. The newer version of what I have is in the link in the description if you want to get it from Amazon. If you want to do that. It's at the bottom of my link tree. If you click on my link tree in my bio, you can see it. You'll say,
Sir. Basket in the moment of the compliment. No stressy, just accept our love and appreciation, haha.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. I do. Oh, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. It makes me feel good. It makes me want to keep drawing. Oh. Okay. So, as far as I see it, I think it's time to bring Elizabeth into this. So, before I leave this, what do you call it, reference, I'm going to save it just in case I have to refer back to it for whatever reason, if I forgot to do something or I missed something or something like that, before I make her chin a little bit more pointier, because anime girls' chins are usually more pointy than the males. The males' chins are a lot more boxed shaped in most cases. Not saying not all, but usually most are usually pointy. And that's just to indicate the different genders between the two, in most cases. But there are males that have pointy chins, just like the females. So that does happen. That's probably an aesthetic thing, or probably that's just to show the youngness of the individual itself, in most cases. Yeah, you're drawing Elizabeth today. Yes, I'm drawing Elizabeth today. So this is a patron's choice for my patrons. This is not just me just drawing her out of nowhere. This is literally for my patrons. They picked Elizabeth. I gave them a bunch of options. I would like to show you guys what that was. Hold on. So if you want to be a Patreon member, it is easy. You can do with the first one. It was between Midnight, Betty Boop, Lisbeth, Rem from ReZero, and Sarabella from Skullgirls. I'm still doing my Skullgirls drawings, so don't worry, I'm not abandoning them. I know most of you love my Skullgirl drawings. I have to do the whole roster, and I wanted to draw her, but I was really for either between Betty Boop or Rem. I want to draw one of those two. I've drawn Rem before in the past, but looking back at it now, I would redraw it again because I think I've improved a lot more from that time. But you know, I wanted to also draw her because I wanted to actually draw the giant big arms on her head and make a dynamic pose with it, but you know, didn't get to. But just to let you know, those of you who are my degenerates out there, there are NSFW versions of these drawings I'll be doing. Oh wait, huh? What was the question? The question was, hey Teach, how did you know my favorite anime show? I got you. So if you guys want to be the next votes next time, you know, next time you want to vote, just try it out. And my first tier is the most cheapest, and you'll be surprised how cheap it is. So you guys can go check it out for one. 1 zenny for 1 zenny, literally 1 zenny. Oh yeah, I wanted him Rem, but I love Elizabeth as well. Yeah, I wanted Rem and Betty Boop, but it is what it was. All right, so we're gonna do Elizabeth. We're gonna get Elizabeth from 7 Deadly Sins now. I'm gonna turn this down, but the difference today is I'm not gonna be doing any line art. If we get to there, it's already 1, so hopefully we can get to it. I'm not gonna be doing any line art. We're gonna be painting this character this time, just to see a difference.
It's literally like $1.
Yep, it is. Literally 1. If you get the permissions you get is voting and updates. That's it. But if you want to get more of that, you can. I might even put you in the YouTube videos. I was thinking about putting the first tiers in the YouTube videos as well as support, so they feel like they're getting a little bit something out of it. So when I do a YouTube video, I have to put all their names in the YouTube videos. Oh, that's gonna be hard. But if you want to be in the YouTube videos and have your name at the end of my videos, you can. I'm thinking of doing it. I might add it today. Okay, Lisbeth, 7 Deadly Sins, 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, I have to put number 7. 7 Deadly Sins. Elizabeth. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 versions I may have to draw. Maybe we'll see. Or black. Oh, we can go with this one. So, oh, I pretty much like drew it. Well, I pretty much drew it. So let me see if I can do it. So I can close this up right here. Like about here. She pretty much has the outfit on. I don't have to do much. Oh wow, I pretty much did the drawing in a sense in this outfit, but I'll put her in both outfits, on 2 outfits, so it doesn't feel like it just was a waste. Well, not a waste, but a quick thing that happened. So I'll put her in her regular outfit, and I'll put her in this outfit. So let me see, and then let me get this out of here like this. Okay. Scotch a little bit of left teach. Okay, let me see. I'm professional. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Professor Evergreen. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it very much. So I'm drawing Elizabeth from 7 Deadly. Okay. And her hand is gonna be right about here. Like that. Like that.
Please like this video on TikTok. Let's help show this live on the For You page and bring in more people.
Yep.
Thank you.
More people. Let me see the outfit. Just make sure, is it over her breast or just about her breast? No, it's over her breast. Okay, so it's about here. I'll say about there.
John_pansexual. Or sharing help us well.
Yes. Let me see like that, and then we stop from about here. Okay.
Shadowfox 7750.
And it's about her neck.
They teach Elizabeth is the best character in the series, even though she is a big screamer.
Yeah, she's a big screamer, but she's loved. She's loved. She's loved. She's loved. Like that. I'll probably put her hand about here. About there. Yeah, I think that's fine. Hey, stomach, be quiet. Okay, about here. I'll put her here about there. Okay. And her current hand. The app, Clip Studio Paint. Lives it? No. Do Merlin. Oh, too bad that I can't do Merlin. This was a patron's choice. So next time, if you want to see Merlin, be a Patreon member, and you get to vote. Maybe you'll get to see what I get to draw, or you get to control what I get to draw. Let's put it that way. Like this. Like that. Okay.
heard your tum-tum go raw.
Yeah, that was my
Where's
stomach.
your snacks, sir?
I gotta get some snacks.
Pansexual. I like a girl that can scream until my ears are bleeding, but no, she seems sweet.
She's adorable. She's adorable. She's adorable. Wait, like this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Erase that part. You know what? Yeah, it's about. I gotta do that right. Hold on, I gotta do that right. That kind of bugged me right there. Okay. Okay, we'll put about here. Okay.
Nightbot. Be a support hero today by using commands like /donation and /cash app.
Okay.
Nightbot. Be a support hero today by using commands like /donation and /cash app.
There we go. I think that's fine. I think we did a good job there. Make sure the clothes is a little loose. Okay. Almost look like armor almost. I don't want to make it look like armor.
7750. I'm going to watch the entire series all over again because it's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. I'm not gonna admit it. Because like, I think what most people come to watch. I think there's two reasons. It's mainly Elizabeth, but also for Bond as well. I think Meliodas is awesome, but I think most fangirls usually just fan over Bond and his undying love to his girlfriend. So I think every girl wants a dude like Bond. Like that. Okay, drawing people. Drawing people, or you say draw people? Because I was already drawing a person.
Don't give me that man, please, for all he is pure.
He is pure. Gotcha.
Pansexual. We love a man that loves his girl.
Let me see. Like that.
Shadow Fox 7750. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that when I'm doing this, it works in the sense of like this and then like this. All right, I think that's pretty good. I think that's perfectly placed like that. Okay. Okay. Now, this is her original, well, not original, but this is one of her outfits that she wears. I forgot what was the reason why she was wearing this, but there was a good reason, I think. So this is one of them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of most of it. And then what I'm going to do is put her original outfit on as well. Okay. So there's two versions of it. Actually, there's two versions of it. Okay. So if this is a right arm, right? Is it right? Wait, if this is her hand, like this, right? And then if I have to look, this is her left. So this is the stockings on her right, I think. Right here. So it's right here. It's like really somewhere here.
Here's the reason, because she looks cute and beautiful.
Yeah. Like that. And then we're going to put like this and then like this. Well, she has two. Actually, I might do three versions of this because she has this. I remember she wore this. Something similar. I think she wore this before. Or is it? I don't know. I think she wore this, something like this before. Oh, that's weird. Welcome. What brings you? Came from the future to say it ended up amazing. I like that. That's cool. Okay, you're cool. You're cool. I like that. It's like, oh, I came from the future to let you know it's amazing. Awesome. Love to hear that. Nice.
Professor Evergreen gave you the cutest compliment, haha.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome. I like that. That was awesome. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like this. Oops. It's about here. Okay, and then the outfit.
Shadowfox 7750. She's so powerful that even the demon clan is scared, lol.
Yeah. Isn't she like half angel or something? Or something like that. She's like half angel. I remember right. It's about here, and then it just wraps around her like this, right? And then her other half is like
John_pansexual. Yet we love a wholesome time traveler.
Okay, so like this, like this, like this. So cool. Okay, so this is good. The only thing that's gonna be probably the hardest part for me.
7750. Full angle.
Full angle. Yeah. I think that's gonna be the hardest part. Will be the little frills at the end, because they're made such a specific way. So I don't want to mess that up. That part is gonna be annoying, but it's gonna be a good way to learn. Hopefully. Oh, like this. Okay. Like that. 72. Okay. And now we're going to put. It's just made so specifically.
Oh wait, no spoilers in chat, haha.
Okay, no spoilers, people. No spoilers. Gotcha. I think Ari hasn't seen it yet, I think. Or even if she did, I'm pretty sure she's trying to save people who are trying to see it.
I could be your angel or your devil.
Let me see.
You too teach.
Gotcha.
Others haven't.
Yeah, I know. I won't, I promise. I promise. Okay. Okay, got that.
John_pansexual. Sorry, it's just that meme came up my mind.
It's alright.
Shadowfox 7750. Okay. Hearing the guy. Joke's on your I'm a fallen angle.
Let's see. And the breasts will be like this. But also like this, but it's more. Oh, this is where this part's gonna come in. It's going to curve because it's gonna curve from underneath the breast here. It's gonna curve, like that. And then what's gonna happen is that we're going to make the frills like this. This is something I need more discipline in. Oh, crap is dying. I may have to use a picture, put it in the corner, because my phone's about to die. Like that.
John_pansexual. Abiri Nikai, the best of both worlds.
Yep. Okay, we're near there. Okay. Like that, and then like that. Because I never have to put like this. Like that. Alright, so like
Y'all are too kind. Y'all the best.
Oh. Try. Let's see. Okay, I know that her skirt is really short, so I have to make sure it's just past the crotch area. Think about here, I'll say. It's just past the crotch. It's just enough to pass across that area. Okay. And that part's gonna be like one big piece here, and then one big piece here, and then one big piece here. About the, yeah, I think that's about right. Okay. Oh no, we did this wrong. I did this wrong. Because if you look closely at the outfit, it stops just at the waist. We need to see our belly button. I have it past that, so we need to erase that and get it right. Ugh, hate this. Erase this part. Alright, so it's about here.
Get your reference ready and save now.
Gotcha.
John_pansexual. I know we are the best, but you are also the best, Oswald Aaron.
Yes, Aaron is the best. She is. She looks up at the stream a lot, so make sure she is praised for her work. She gets praise. Yes. Okay. That. I just better for right now.
Don't make me blush, hee.
So if that. Oh wait, I forgot. Her arm.
Samurai. Yes, indeed.
Okay, I'll just trace over it then. So like that. Okay, take this away. There we go. Okay, put that. Wait, what did I do? What the hell did I do? Okay, like that. Where did that piece come from?
I didn't see you save and I don't see that reference.
Oh, let me see. Save. Save. There we go. I'll rename it later. Okay. Alright, what are you drawing exactly? I'm drawing Elizabeth from Seven Deadly. That's what I'm drawing. Like this. And then I have to make sure this part here.
Backup reference for when your phone dies, you silly mew.
Yeah, I know. I gotta pull one. Okay. Okay, I got to pull one fast before it dies. Hold on, let me see if I... Oh, I do have the wire. Can it reach? No, I don't have the wire. Oh, I see it, but... Oh, wait, I just realized. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. I thought the thing wasn't on. Oh my goodness, I would have been so angry. That would have ruined my night. That would have ruined my day. Oh my God. Yeah, that's just crazy. Okay. I thought I didn't have the whatchamacallit on. Oh, that would have been sucked so much right now. Alright, now I'm going to draw her eyes in. Oh, her hair first. I'll probably her eyes probably. I'm gonna just put the eyes as placements for here. For now, I'm gonna put these for now. Those who are watching. Be right back, mods. Okay, so you guys can see. Ooh. No. There we go. Okay, so make it like this. This. I can just put that there as placeholders for now. I'm gonna do our hair now. And our hair is gonna be like really like... Now, a lot of you ask me this question a lot. How do you draw hair? And it's not as hard as you probably think. It's just a few steps. First, you need to put a dot about here. I put it a little bit over the head, not exactly on the scalp, but over the head. just for a little bit more room between the eyes, the head, and the just overall everything. Put a dot right here. This dot will indicate where everything is coming from, because your hair doesn't come like here and then it comes like here and then here. It's coming from one path, one root of the hair. So the hair is coming from here. If you look closely at our head, it's coming from this spot, right? So what we're going to do is make this spot our root. Actually, it's coming from two places. Actually, the hair is actually coming from back here, right here. That's where truly the hair is coming from, but the bangs are coming down from here, so we need to put two dots. So I'm going to use those dots, just make sure we're on the right. Okay, I'm going to use those dots to my advantage, so I'll make one a little more further away, as the other ones are here where the bangs will be, and then from that point it's going to be a much easier ride to know where the hair is coming from, so just, you know, randomly putting hair in. So I'm going to put the hair in based on what I'm seeing.
Isolation. Hey, hope you're having a lovely day. Now 2019 Tracer.
Oh, thank you. Let me see that. Who is that? Hope you're having a lovely day. Ice. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it, Ice. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, so cool. So let me see, put right here. Thank you so much, Tracer. Like this. Our hair is coming from here, so I want to make sure the hair is coming like that, and then a little bit of the hair curves towards this. We're going towards this right now for the bangs, so I know where the hair is coming from. There's no question of what's happening here. That's something you should really keep in mind when drawing hair, so you know where the hair is coming from, right? And then curve it, curve. Okay. Like that. Now I'm gonna leave the hair like that for now. I can make it a little bit more looser, like this, and then make a hair like straight like here, and leave it like that. Now the other half, and this is why you should make this into a layer by itself. This is the front half of the hair, right? And then like that, right? Next, what we have to do is go to another layer and make this layer it's all going back to here, so the back layer is going to go in this direction. Okay, everything's referring back to here. From this point on, I can pull it back a little bit because it's a little bit too far from the head. And I can grab it if it feels a little too far, about there. Okay, feels pretty, it feels quite nice. Okay, and then like that. Okay, feels a lot more spaced, fuller, and all that stuff. So we have some indication of what's going on. I'm going to erase this part. There's her hair. Now her ear will be probably here. Yeah, most likely over here. Her ear will be. I gotta go back to the reference later, but I may have to change the ear a little bit. But I'm gonna just put the ear here anyway. And this ear will be hardly seen because we're looking at an angle. Okay. And then see how much more easier that is? You don't have to be guessing. No more guessing. You take the guesswork out of it. You don't have to guess. You can educatedly just make a better decision. Now it looks like her. Or hair, I'm saying. I can make the hair a little bit better, a little more. do appreciate it, Pan. I appreciate it. So much so. Okay. Oh, I forgot. And then this has to be like that. Or the collar there, right there. This collar is looking. There we go. There we go. Now we're going to fix those eyes. I know they're just placeholders for now to show where the eyes are being placed. I do that a lot so I know where the eyes are. So it just makes it easier so I can just work around with the hair. There we go. Let's make this hair a little bit more curved out. Make it a little more full.
Our professional boy with his chaotic mods and the mama of all mods, Aaron, who is God.
Exactly. Let me see, like this. And she has an earring, I think. She has earrings. And since she's moving, I want the earrings to be moving like this. Okay, at least we got touched through though. AO. You saw the house. To keep the comments appropriate. Are you reading the comments? Now I'm reading the comments. Funny. Okay, like I don't know if she has, does she have one earring or two? I feel like she has two, but it could be one. I'm gonna just leave that one for now. I think the hair could be a little more lowered. Can't talk. Okay. There we go.
Shadowfox7750. Teach, thank you for the hair lesson.
No problem. This is a great way to take the guesswork out of drawing hair, because I know a lot of people have a problem with that.
You can just say she bought another earring so it matches her old one.
Sure. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Let's see here. Okay. Let me fix her chin a little bit. Okay. Now where's her eyes? Gotcha. Let's zoom in. And let's get those eyes up. Oops. No, too thick, too thick, too thick. Like that, and then okay. Hi King. Okay, tablet, what are you using? The tablets in my link in the description is a XP, I think XP22E tablet. But this is an old version. The newest version's in my descriptions. You can just go to it and get it there on Amazon.
John_pansexual. Looking good, King.
I don't actually know you, but you profile pic, you know. Hmm? it's on someone else. Okay. Hey Yuki, I didn't say hi to you, hon. I'm sorry. I didn't realize he was there till I realized. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, her eyes. I might make the eyes my own. I might make my own eyes the way I make eyes, but how does that look? It looks really weird, probably. Maybe I should make the eyes my own to make it. I know you're gonna die. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plug this in. Who here watches what? Naruto. Oh, I watch Naruto. Naruto's awesome. Naruto's awesome. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. Gotta move Instagram out of the way quick. Right there. Hold on, Instagram. Give me 2 seconds. I just gotta plug in this. Okay. Okay, it does work. Oh shit, it was on 1%. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was on 1%. That's crazy. Okay. Bring it right back. Really? 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 Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ.
John_fucking sexual. It was barely hanging on.
Yeah. Hold on. Uh-oh. Why is it doing that? What the hell? There we go. Got fixed. Sorry about that. Zoom in over here. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay. There you go. Alright, back to work. I think this head is a little bit too... There we go. Thank you guys for the follow. I do appreciate it. Great anytime. I would like to thank my mods. They save me from myself because, like, most cases when I'm doing things like this, people leave because I'm not paying attention to what they're saying. It's a bad habit I have to fix, though. I don't like the eye. Okay, and okay, I'm trying to get this eye right because, like, I know it's really skinny. Okay. Oh. but it could be better. So let's etch out this part. We're at 2 o'clock, so 2 o'clock. Okay, back. That seems quite right-ish. Okay. About there. So let's pull it back a little bit. Her eyes look really weird, so I'm trying to get it right in the sense of the pupil. So maybe I widen it a little bit more. But it looks really weird, like it's too stretched out, so we need to figure out what's that. I need to look at the reference again just to make sure I'm doing it correctly. And then all I'll do is erase this part. And then this. Maybe the eyes are a little bit too big. Maybe that's the problem. So we'll just draw it down. Like that. And her nose is a little... let's see. The nose.
John_pansexual. That looks much better.
Yeah, I think the eyes need to be widened, that's the problem. I made it too skinny. So I may have to erase it, sadly. But I just looked at the reference, it's a lot wider than I had it, so... Like that. And then... like this, and then... like that, and then... that. Like that. Okay, I just flipped my couch over and nearly broke my neck. You gotta be careful next time. You have to be careful next time. Okay, let me fix the eyelash. The eyelash is not like that. It's not that. Based on what I'm seeing, it's like that. So, okay, erase this part, make it really thin. Okay, and her eyes, just to make sure we're on the right path. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit weird. Okay. Okay, let's see how that looks from a distance. No, not good, not good. I look for perfection in my work at least as best as I can, but like, no. Maybe like that, that's probably better. It looks really weird. It's really, really strange. Like that. Right. Oh, and the nose, gotta fix that. Oh, she has one earring, okay. eyebrow over here. Okay. About here. Where is this? I see a distance. Okay, you got this, Teach. I believe in you. Gotcha. Not gonna lie, it felt in a comfortable position. I fell in a comfortable position. I don't want to get out now. Okay, just still stay there. Be safe. Don't hurt thyself. Okay, let me see. The eyes though, it's just bugging me. It's more like the placement, if anything. Okay, that's a lot better, I think, in my head. But I think it still needs work. But I'll go with it for now. Okay, that's a lot better. Now her mouth. The chin needs to be fixed. I feel like there's a problem with the chin. Like there's like a weird placement of the chin. Oh, just to let you guys know, I will be posting another volunteer, a voting poll for tomorrow's for what is it, for wildcard Saturday for tomorrow, so you guys get to pick what we're doing. So I'll put it for both Instagram and what do you call it? What do you call it? Instagram and Patreon. The head is about here. So, bro, don't look for perfection in the sketch. You know, if I don't trust the process, it looks very good. I think you're overthinking it. It may be. I may be. No. I think you're right. No, you're not wrong for saying that. You got Teach. I believe in you. Okay. The sketch is. This is the sketch or the no. This is the sketch itself. But what we're gonna do differently this time is that I'm not gonna do the line art. What I'm gonna do is gonna paint over the said sketch. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be painting it this time. I'm not gonna be doing line art. I want to see how much of a difference it will look if I paint it compared to. It'll be my first time doing this, but I know I'm gonna mess up. But gotta learn somehow. Gotta start doing new things. You know. So I'm just doing the sketch as a guideline to how this should look. Oops. Okay. Now I need to fix this thickness. This is kind of ridiculous. Neck's looking a little too thick there. We need to fix that. We gotta fix this. A little too thick. We gotta narrow it down and curve them. Like so. And now what we're gonna do next is get rid of this thick line. We don't need that thick line. This. We're gonna narrow it down as best as we can. Shave it down, shave it. Okay. So it feels like a cup, like that. Now her head is a lot more, her cheeks and everything should be a lot more narrow than that. Like that. Something like that, but not like that dramatic. It has to be softened. Okay. Okay. If you're a paint, I know is a great YouTuber that makes amazing art, and I can tell. I can send them your thing if you. Yeah, you can send it to me on Instagram. I don't think I'll be able to get it on TikTok, so send it to me on Instagram. If you don't know where it is, it's the link's in the description. Yo, what's up? Hey, hey King, what's going on, bro? Yo, I see your yo from Instagram. Okay, now I can get away with this without drawing the other eye, and the way I can do this is actually grab, or at least make the hair extended. Make this piece of the hair extended like this. Right. They do that a lot. Like, they don't like showing her eyes. I can do something like that. I can get away with that. Somewhat. Make sure that it's not just going down. It's one way. I sent it. Okay, I'll definitely look. A bit. Give me a bit. Give me a bit. Oops. Okay. Like that. Second the eye like that. And then oh, looks like her from a distance, I think. Oops. Fuck, where's the... There it is. I'm going to... Okay, just like that. And the mouth is like... Oh, about the mouth. I'm gonna fix that. It's a little too... Now for our eyebrow, I grab that real quick. Make her look a little angry, like she's about to cast a spell. She's pretty serious. Like about here. Okay. Okay, how about that? I think that's fine. She's a bit of a crybaby, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna do something that she don't want to do, so I'll make her cry a little bit because she's very compassionate like that. You know, but she has to do it like that. All right, but she's gonna cast a spell anyway. Maybe to save Meliodas, maybe she has to, you know, do something. Got it. Now, let me see. I bet the world would comment about I bet he would comment about Olivia's feature. Yes, I would. Hell yes. Why wouldn't I? I thought you were copying. There's no real one. I thought you were copying. Eyeball to the left. Imagine if the real Melia saw this. Oh gosh, please draw me if you have the time. Something else. That's a request. That's not a request. I'll pay for that one. All right, so we got that out of the way. I'm going to, and I guess the earring's a lot more smaller than it's supposed to be, so let me fix that real quick. That earring's a lot smaller. Nice. Like that. Just like that. Okay. Oops. Right here. Now there's two versions of this I have now. Is that where's the outfit? Okay, there it is. And there's two versions. Good. Yeah, like that. And then what's gonna happen is that I put it like this. Now this looks kind of flattened. We need to fix that. This here looks flat. It's too flat. We need to fix that. I'm going to get rid of that breast part. It's a little flat. Okay, and then to erase this part too. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the video or the thing that you sent me. Make sure I got it. I'll probably watch it after. Okay, and to make sure this is correct, we have to like that. A lot of you try to draw the breasts as if there's no clothing on them. You have to draw them as one. Believe it or not. Hold on, why does it feel so small? Okay. Like this. So they feel like they're in a outfit. That. Okay. And make sure that there's space per line. Okay. I believe our breasts are a lot bigger than that, but put it down a little bit more. Okay. I've been drawing for a long time, and drawing on a laptop very hard for me to do. Aw, nice. Glad to hear that. Okay, oh no. Let me see. Nice. I want to get an iPad to draw. Aw. Been here for a bit and I'm having fun. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, let me see. That would be a personal commission. Yeah, if you guys want me if you want a request for me to draw something, that's a personal commission that you have to send to the Cash App or so. And that's 25 for each thing. Okay, so let me see. This. So let me see. There's gonna be a problem about here. Okay. So I'm gonna have a problem here because this needs to be fixed. I can see it.
I'm back.
Yay! Hey, Ari. Welcome back, Ari. Trying to get this right. The proportions are, I still think her proportions are a little bit off. In my opinion. What about Okay. 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 And now what we're gonna do is erase here. Oh, it just covers just at the end of her outfit. So it's like here. It's just about there. There we go.
John_pansexual. Welcome back, Aaron.
Welcome back, Aaron.
Teach, what is the name of this song?
Not really sure.
Pansexual, thank you.
It's called Relax and Sleep Music plus Rain Sounds and Rain Music, Beautiful Piano, and Music Stress Relief. I don't think that even answers the question. The song, I think it's called The Soul of Wind.
John_pansexual. No wonder I'm getting sleepy.
That's what it is. It's called The Soul of Wind. Today's question is, what is your opinions on potatoes? Oh,
it sounds like something I have in your playlist or very familiar.
Yes, something similar. My opinion on potatoes is that they are a very valuable resource, and we should keep them and try to preserve as much potatoes as much as possible, because potatoes are our friends. We need potatoes. Potatoes are important. Good carbohydrates, and they give energy. And they can charge your phone, believe it or not. As I think that's true. I think they can charge your phone. If you plug in your phone into the thing, it'll give energy a little bit. But I think you need several potatoes for that to work. I don't think you can just use one.
OMG, I'm a potato.
Potato! Yeah, she gives energy. Look at you, Ari. Healthy and delicious. Potatoes! Okay, let me get this here. It's about here. Okay. Let's do something. I gotta move fast. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try to do this painting thing and see if it works out. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we'll see. And then her stockings is about here. Okay, about there. Okay, that's pretty close to Elizabeth, I think. Oh, let me get her hand. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I'm going to end up painting this. I don't know how this is going to end out, but I'm going to try my best to make it work. So, let me put it here. I guess we'll just turn it down a little bit, and then... I don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay, got to go. Okay, later, power pose. Okay, potato, 2053. I'm not really sure. What do you like about potatoes? Or or Eli or Elizabeth. You mean Elizabeth? Yes, she's amazing. She's beautiful. Very feminine. And she's a bit of a crybaby. But we love her for it, so. Let me see, I'll use green instead. Yeah. Oof. Okay. You know what I should do? I should use black and white instead. That would probably be better anyway. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is actually, you know what? What I'll do is this. Not better yet. What I'll do is, I'll have this open, and then what I'll do is just use the light. For what are you overpainting it? Sorry, I'm not an artist. Just yeah, I'm overpainting it. This is something new I'm trying. Instead of me doing the sketch and then line art it and then put in the color, or
Shadow Fox 7750.
I'm doing something different.
Looking good, Teach.
I hope so, because I'm not really sure. The only thing okay, so let me use an example. What I'm trying to do. Oh, I see myself. Where is it? I saw the other day. Oh. Where is it? 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 Little forums. Where is it? I barely have to find it in history. Wednesday. I think it was it this? Or was this? So, let's see, delete this. So like, for instance, it was this I was watching. They was doing the sketch like I was doing. Sketch. And then I guess they like sketch line art it, so they didn't really put they just refined it a little bit. And then oh, they line art it first. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I should just line art it then. I can go down that route. That's usually the typical route, but it was another one I was watching with someone just painting. They didn't do much line art. Let me see. It should be here. I wish I could draw like you, but it's still learning. That's all the process. It's just a learning process mainly. We all start somewhere. It takes practice and repetition. Yep, it does. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Was it this one? So they did like the sketch. Oh, let me see. So they did the sketch. Right. Oh, okay. So they masked it first. Or did they? I don't think they did. I think they just painted over it. Yeah, I think they just painted over it. So, So I'll do this like that, so it'll be a little bit more easier. I'll just put the shadows where it's supposed to be. Taking this away. This is different for me. I usually do it the typical way, but it's different. I'll say that much because it's I don't know. Maybe if I just put in the shadows first. Okay. It's looking more muddy than I'm actually doing this, but I'm just trying to figure out something in my head. Okay. Okay. Full honesty, seeing you. Oh, sorry. Go back. Let me see. Full honesty, seeing you already 10 minutes, and I'm finally joining. Note. On the FIV. Okay, thank you. That looks awesome since the last time I say. I don't know, I don't know if I should do this because I'm not totally sure. I don't want to waste everyone's time doing this because it's already, I have to get off in 2 hours, but it's looking too muddy. So what I'll do is this. Today's a little
Sound of Bioheat. Teach someone on TikTok asked how to draw shadows. Irinikai.
How to draw shadows or how to use shadows?
The process.
Well, okay. I think they meant how to use shadows. I don't think it's drawing, because I don't think you have to draw a shadow. But to answer this question, based on how to use shadows, if that's what you're really asking, is that using shadows is not as hard as you think. It's just about, let's use my example right here. Let's use this as the light. Say this is the light, right? Anything on, let's just say, I think this is the right. This is the right side. This is the right. Oops. The right. And this is the left. So whatever happens on the right, we'll do the opposite on the left. So let's use example. I'm going to shade this. Let's just say I'm about to shade this. So like, let's just say light's coming here. So anything on that side, anything on that side will be on the left. So, and sparingly too, because I don't know how strong is your light source. Okay, so that's something you should always keep in mind when doing something like this. Okay, I didn't hear. Oh, so like, okay, so when you're using light, or usually when you're doing values or light or anything like that, what you want to do, oh, I just realized it's on the same layer, we don't want that. What you want to do is go under it. You want to make sense of what you're doing, right? So what you want to make sense of is find the pattern in how to do X, Y, and Z. So whenever light is coming from a direction, it's usually opposite on the other side. So when the light is on the left, on the right, when the light is on the right, the shadow will be on the left, right? Because your shadow follows where you go based on the angle it's coming from. You can never get rid of shadows. You can always just keep them at a distance, let's put it that way. But yeah, so as I'm doing this, I'm making sure that everything's staying on a edge from this side, because this side is all the right. I can't keep going. I can only go to a certain amount till I have to stop. She wrote it. This is a actual educational. Yes, that's what I do. I teach how to draw and all that great stuff. That is important to learn. That's what I do. I know most of y'all think I just draw degenerate shit. I don't. I actually have to learn. For me to even draw that degenerate shit that you guys think is so I need to go touch grass, you need to learn how to draw the body in general, or at least have an understanding of it. Okay? So what people don't understand is when they say to me I have to go touch grass, you and all you do is draw women. All that proves to me is that I'm doing a good enough job, in the sense of you at least know it's a woman, or you know I'm drawing a female and stuff like that. So, you know, it just indicates to me, because if I was drawing like a female and it looks like a rock and I'm calling it a female, y'all be confused and wondering what the hell I'm drawing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the win in itself. It's not really like an insult to me. It's actually a win. So that's why when they come and say that, I was like, yes, you actually believe it's a woman. Good. Girls are so easy to draw. Yeah, girls, I at first, no, actually I find men more easy to draw. I find men more easier. They're just more box shaped. Women are much more curvier. But if you draw women all the time, it's gonna be easy anyway. So it's now easy for me to draw women now. But when it comes to angles, that's a different story for me. Perspectives, certain perspectives elude me, but I'm still learning as I go. But anyway, to answer your question, it's all about what follows who, or who's following who. Usually the light will be the dictator of all the shadows, let's just be honest. So wherever the light is, the shadow will follow. And there are things you have to keep in mind when using shadows. So like, for instance, if let's say under the armpit here, there's something called Ambi Occlusion. Ambi Occlusion is basically where the light cannot reach or have the hard time reaching. So the more hard time the light has to reach, the more likely it's going to be darker there. So like, I'm going to darken only in the areas where it's going to have a hard time, you know, getting into. So like, for instance, if I were to, I'm going to just use it's going to be like in the shadow. That's how it works. Ambient occlusion only works when it's already in the shadow, but it's not that harsh. It has to be really used sparingly. You can't just keep using it in all areas because it's just not going to feel right. So like here and like under the neck here, only two, mainly only two spaces I believe this will work, but like right here, right under the neck, right here. Okay. Now, I know that didn't make a big difference, but you can see a difference because now, because I darkened that area, it's going to be easier for you to know that what areas are closer than others. So like, for instance, your hand, or when you close your hand like this, the middle of your hand is the darkest in the room. So like, let's use another example. So if I were to close my hands in a very lit room, like say a bathroom or something, right? And I close my hands like this and I peek into that little hole between my hands, it's going to be dark as hell. The reason why it's going to be dark is because the light can't get in. So since the light can't get in, that's called ambient occlusion, or ambient, that's what that is. You'll see this in 3D modeling if you use 3D modeling. If you're a video game artist, or you use 3D modeling for whatever you use it for video games, furniture stuff, or whatever case may be, or for like backgrounds and this, that, and the third. It's you'd be surprised how much that makes a difference. Pixar, I think, is I wouldn't say the founders of this, but Pixar really used this back in the day to make lighting a lot more dynamic with shading and stuff like that. So you should look up some videos on that on YouTube. They're free on YouTube, you can find them, and they talk about this very thing on how they make their drawings or make their characters a lot more lifelike based on lighting. You'd be surprised most of the work goes into lighting and how much light can make a whole difference in a drawing, or in case may be. So that's what that is. So we're using ambient occlusion, and you must use this sparingly. You can't put it in every crevice because it's just gonna look like a big muddiness. You have to be cognizant of what objects are closer than others. So like, once again, I'll use one more example. So if I made like a circle, let's use a green. If I use a green circle and I had another green circle, and there was light coming from, let's just say here, what's going to happen is that the shadow between the two will look like this. Oh yeah, okay. The shadow's going to look like this between the two, because they're so close to each other, right? That's what's going to happen. But what's going to happen for ambient occlusion to really work, if they're like, let's use an example, pull them together closer, the more closer they are, the more darker it will get. That's the key of ambient occlusion. So they're closer, right? And because they're closer, what's going to happen, I'm going to that's going to happen. I hope that helps, or at least explains a little something. Like, you can even see this when they're on the floor. So like, to prove that something's on the floor, what's going to happen, I'm going to this example, let's just say I had them like this. Alright, let me use a lighter color for now, just to give you the understanding. Like that, right? Let me erase this. Shit. Okay. And then because they're on the floor, that's not good enough. We need something called Ambi Occlusion to really hit home that they're touching the floor. So for this to work, I have to actually let me do this real quick. Like that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to hard edge. We need to we're gonna really darken here with a soft enough brush. But really sparingly. We don't use it that dark because it shouldn't be. It's just enough to show that there's something under them because they're closest to the floor. That's the point. That's the point of that. So let me just zoom in for that. That answers the question. Like that. Like that. And we use it sparingly. That's how it works. In that sense when it comes to shadows. Okay. And then we have the lighting and all that stuff that comes into this, like okay. And then let me see. And then let me put some lighting here. In that sense, I'm not really going to blend them or anything like that, but it's just give you a rudimentary understanding of how this works. I hope that helps or explains that. Okay, let me see. He's showing an example, currently teaching shading, but when he gets back to his work, he's drawing Elizabeth. Yes, I'm drawing Elizabeth pretty much from Seven Deadly. I think I did okay. Or I can just do that instead. You know what? I may have to do the thing later. Oh no, maybe I just do it this way. I can just keep it black and white for now and just shade. Like, just do it this way.
Yes, you did good. Good job, Teach.
Thank you. Okay. That and okay, like that. to do is put a little bit more shadows like this. Okay. Okay. I'm just putting the shadows first and then figure it out later. Like that. And then I'm going to multiply this and turn it down. Right here. Okay, let me see. I was about to fall asleep, bro. So calming, I know. It brings a lot of people in who wants to listen or wants to learn or wants to just get sleep. Like this. Okay. Under the breast has to be darkened. And then here. I don't know yet if I don't know yet. Power this. Okay. So let anyone know, you can actually look at it this way if you want. If you guys rather this side, because you're not gonna see my big old hand in the way. You can see it this way. If that's easier. Unless you want to see my hand. If you guys want to see my hand draw it, put a poll real quick. Blue, you want to see my hand. Red, you want to see the me do it with this on the side. So I don't know, my hand's in the way. Some people want to see my hand, some people don't. Oh, people do want to see my hand. Oh, okay. I thought people didn't want to. That's crazy. Oh wow, a lot of people actually want to see my hand. It's weird. I was kind of... He was, but took it seriously at 24, yeah. I took it more seriously after a while and say, oh, there's something into this, there's something in this. So I gave it a try, and then one thing led to another, and then I ended up being here. Wasn't really expecting for this to happen, to be honest. Okay, let me see. Now, what I'm gonna do is, let me see how this looks now without the... Interesting. Okay, so let me just... Trying to make sense. Oh, make sense of what I'm doing here. Okay, but I don't think. So the light's coming this way. So you want to erase this part a little bit. Okay. Light's coming. Remember, whatever the light's coming here, so the shading will be over here somewhere. It will be over there on the opposite end. So you want to keep that opposite end intact. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to erase this a little bit. Okay. Now, to make something look more 3D, there's something called hard edges and soft edges. Hard edges and soft edges will indicate, will make or break what your thing looks 3D or not. So, and then you're gonna need a soft brush, a hard brush, and there are 3 brushes you'll need just in general to make them look as 3D as possible. A hard brush, a soft brush, or what do you call it? We call it a smudge tool. The smudge tool will help make things look more 3D, while the edge, the hard edge and the soft edge will just indicate the pattern of what's what. Best life I've ever watched. I'm back from 200 years, after 200 years. Welcome back. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now, the thing is to look for is hard edges and soft edges. Now, how do you know when the hard edge and when the soft? Okay, so hard edges comes in under the idea of when objects are either has two things. There are 2 things to look for when it comes to hard edges. 2 things. One, let's move these things out of the way. I'll move this out of the way. Son of a bitch, there it is, 2 edges. It's hard angle shapes or overlapping overlapping objects, or you can say shapes too, I guess. So what does this mean? So what does these things mean? So what this means is hard angle shapes are usually like your squares, like let's say like a phone, I guess. Anything that has a hard edge at all, like a phone. And mostly nowadays these phones are more soft edged if you think about it, but let's just put like a phone or a car like a beep beep, like a car beep beep. Not the best car, but just get the point across. They all have something in common. All of them are squares, like hard edges that you must look for. So this can work on two and sometimes actually there's three angles in general. What does this mean? So like, let's say I have a light here, boop boop boop, and it's going this way. Now what's going to happen, it's going to darken here, it's going to lighten, I guess here. It's going to be dark, but not as dark as the one I just shaded in, and it's going to be super light here because the light is coming from up top onto our object. So the further away the plane is from the light, the darker it is. Like I said many times, it's going to be much darker. But the thing is that what you should look for is lightness on the planes itself. So boom boom boom, so it looks more 3D. Okay, like that. Boom 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 boom. There we go. That's how it makes it easier to shade when it comes to angles all the time. I feel so dumb. Don't feel dumb. Don't feel dumb. There's nothing to feel dumb about. Anything with a hard edge, you know what I'm saying? That's something you should look for. Now, let's just say we had a square on top of another square for whatever reason. Let's say a bunch of boxes on top of each other, right? So let's just have these two boxes on top of each other. So since they're on top, this is why I mentioned earlier with the two orbs, it's gonna be darker with a darker it's gonna be dark because it's on top of each other. So if it's darker and it's on top of each other, that indicates that, or better yet, to indicate this even more, like to show that something's on top of something, you have to thicken the line. You have to thicken the line that literally proves that it's on top of it. If you don't do this, they're gonna look like they're gonna mesh together and look flat. So to get this to work, let me do it again. I use a, so you guys really can understand. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4. Let's just say this is floating over this thing. They're not really on top of each other, but one's just over it. And because this box is over the box on the bottom, the lines that are overlapping, like these from here to here, will thicken. It will thicken. Now this will be applied not just to these hard edge shapes, but it also applies to soft edge shapes. So if I were to, oops, hold on, there we go. Since let's say I use a circle and I had another circle right here, what's going to happen is the circle, this circle will thicken here, and it will stop thickening once it gets out of that situation. So you'll see it'll thicken here and then stop and then move back on. The reason why you want this is because it shows that it's not only overlapping, but it's probably really close to the object in that sense. So let me show you an example real quick. Like let's say like let's use anime. Perfect example of this. Now, this probably might be hard to understand or get right now, but I'll go to Instagram. I'll go to Instagram because I don't have to keep moving this thing. So let's use an example. Whoa, that's serious. Okay, perfect example of this. As you can see, you see this shape right here, this sign. Some areas are thick and some areas are actually thin. Proof this is that because of the brown part of the sign is overlapping the inner part of the sign, this pink, this more reddish orangey color, this thick line will be thicker because it's showing overlap. Okay, the inner lines will be thin. So as you can look closer, I know I can zoom in. I wish I can zoom in. Probably can zoom in. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there we go. Got it. So like you see this line right here, it's really thin. Or the lines that's inside the object are more thinner than it is thick. So like here is thick because it overlaps here. So it's gonna be thicker. Or like see this line in here, it's not really overlapping anything, so it's just really thin compared to this thick line here. That's when you know when the thin and thick. That's when a lot of people get confused by this. They're like, when do I thick, when I don't? Should I use a full thick brush or not? If you use a full thick brush, what's gonna happen? It's gonna look more comic booky or look really cartoony, depending on what you're going for. But there you should have a variety can't talk, of thickness and lines. That's what you should look for. Okay, so like you see how this leg here, it's thick outside but it's thin inside. Not everywhere is thick and thin. It's like it tapers thinly, but outside is thick because it's overlapping this I guess this chair. Variety. And because the fist or leg, I think it's a leg. The leg is literally into the table. It has to thicken virtually everywhere. Like for instance, that's perfect example. This female orc is literally her leg is literally overlapping the arm. You see how this leg overlaps the arm, and so they thicken this part. And then you see how the arm is overlapping the breast, the torso, so this is thickened. So anything that's overlapping thickens. And then, like, let's use another example. Much more thin right here. I don't know if you guys can see it where my mouse is. It's really thin because it's not overlapping. It's just thin lines. My English isn't English today either, bro. I get you. When English doesn't English, I can't speak today. I'm telling you. Yeah, let me see. Oh, someone sent me something. Let me see what they sent me. I will go right back to that. Thanks. Okay, request. Okay, he sent me the YouTube. Oh, I made it too big. He sent me the YouTube. Oh, it's from. Oh, I accept it. Yeah. It's from Sam's Draws. He does a great job with 3D modeling. He has like a Disney anime thing going on for him. A Disney art style, kind of. So let's use this example here, this last example, and I get back to work. Okay, so you see how Kamiya is standing? Okay, so you see his whole body, his arm here, if you can't, I don't know if you guys can, oh, let me move it. You see how his arm right here, his elbow, there's a thick line here. That thick line indicates that it's overlapping his torso. His upper torso, right? that indicates anything. The rest of the arm is not actually overlapping him, it's overlapping the fire. But because there's a distinct difference between the red and the black, there's no need for real thickening. You can put thickening if you want, but it's not needed at all because it doesn't mesh with his well, not even fire, is his cape, but it doesn't need to be thickened because there's a contrast between the red and the black. You can see it. But when it comes to the character himself, like his finger right here that's touching his pants, it thickens right here and it stops and thins right back. So that's how you know when to when something's overlapping or it has a hard angle, depending on the lighting. But mainly, most cases, it's because of overlap. 80% is usually overlap, that's why we thicken lines, and the other 20% is because of either light that's being shadowed over. So like, see his foot here? His foot overlaps the what do you call it? The slipper. So his sandals. So like right here, it thickens right here. And you don't have to thicken the whole foot. That's the thing. You don't have to thicken the whole foot. Just you have to show in some type of inkling that this foot overlaps this sandals right here. So it thickens here. Even on the sandals on top of the foot, it thickens right here. So you can have that variety of lines. So if you're going to ask why is it thickened here but it thins here, it's because it's showing the indication that there's thickening and it's the closest thing to the object. So like, see, the top foot is not actually touching the object, but the bottom foot is actually touching the object. That means there'll be thickening. Now you can thicken as much as you want when it's touching the object, because it's not like it's a mandatory thing to thicken the whole line. It's just you have to show indication that there's a form of overlap. That's it. That's pretty much it. And then you're pretty much in a good spot with your line art. So that's two things why most people mess up with line art. They don't know when to thicken lines or so, and all that stuff. So like, for instance, I did this drawing yesterday. I thickened the finger here because it's overlapping the hair and the head. I could have at least left it alone because of contrasting, but I thickened it anyway, right? So like, for instance, then the head here, the cheek overlaps the collar, and it thickens here, and then it gets thin here because it's already showing that it's thickening. It overlaps the neck and the collar. So as long as I put this thickening here, it just makes more sense to thin it, so it feels like it meshes well. This is something that you'll understand in a form of patterns after a while, and then you'll find your way of doing it.
Want to see my semi-line art for gargoyle?
Yes, I would like to see it. I would like to see it. Okay. So I hope that answers any questions. Bro's teaching is better than a teacher. Well, I don't see, the thing is with, I think a lot of teachers, they have like this structured way that they have to do it. Mine's a bit unstructured, but I just get straight to the heart of it. Instead of make you do the exercise, I just show you a bunch of examples and then point out what to look for and what you need, and not make you think and try to figure it out. The figuring out part is when you get creative with it, but other than that, I'm just showing you patterns to look for. So there's a pattern, because there's usually a pattern between on most art techniques. It's always a pattern, most cases, as I realized. If you can just simplify it, then you pretty much got the whole like gif of it from that point or so. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna experiment with this because it's gonna take too long. I'm gonna just probably put in the base colors, but before I do that, before I do any of that, I want to...
I sent what I have so far.
Let me just do something real quick. Okay, I'll check in a second. Put that there. Put that there. I can go. Okay, that's her original outfit. Okay, drop, 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 drop. Copy. And then now this version, there'll be two versions of this. There we go. There we go. So there's two versions of this. This is the one when she's wearing her signature outfit, and this one is the one she's wearing that black outfit. So I'll probably just do them both. I'm gonna just put the base colors in, and then probably call it a night from that point, because I wanted to experiment, but it's gonna be a bunch of trial and error, me erasing, going back and forth, and doubting. So I'm gonna just probably just put in the base colors for now. Okay. Okay, same dude. I just learned shadowing. Shadowing. Can't talk today. Damn, what's wrong with me? Shadowing, and it's 10 times better in 2 seconds. Yeah, shadowing is like, that's, you'd be surprised how much you don't need to actually learn line art to do shadowing. If you get really good, I explained this just yesterday to a student. Okay, so like, I always say this is how you get better at drawing. These are the 3 things, and I mentioned this in my YouTube video. It's shapes, form, gestures, perspectives, and then proportions. Spell that wrong, but I usually do. Anyway, so shapes is basically literally the objects of your triangles, your triangles, oh my god, your squares, your triangles, your circles, and your trapezoids, I guess. That's not really important, but it's really between these 3. That's what most things consist of these 3 things. Now, your form is just a more fancier way of saying 3D, but 3D shapes. Or like 3D shapes, like your cubes, your prisms, your spheres, and your 3D trapezoids or so. But there are 2 ways of looking at this when it comes to form. Now, what that means is it could mean just line work, like line work. This usually means by line work. But usually when a lot of artists, when they said check your forms, they're talking about the idea of value. So what is value? Value is basically between your light and your shadows. This can fall under some form of color theory, but we're not talking about color theory, we're talking about values. Values means like I showed you guys before. You can use, like, let me use like, you can make a square, with just values alone. You don't need to learn how to draw. I'm not using any particular lines whatsoever. I'm just using literal color, or this little sense of monochrome colors, to indicate of a certain form of shape. Okay. Not once I drew a line.
I drew a little gargoyle cross.
Let me see. What's sad? I see sad faces. Thank you. Same dude. I just learned. Okay, there we go. So teachers. Just me. Didn't work. Just me. What didn't work? Random. And then you can use just black and white. You don't need to use colors. I just use colors just to show an indication of something. But you can literally use just black and white. So when they're usually saying look, check your values, they're talking about how light or how dark something is based on the color, or just using black and white. So I would recommend anyone who's doing this is to look at your I use this, and then I'll do it like this, and then I'll use a more color like that. It makes it easier to understand this. There we go. That's what they mean by value, how dark something is based on using 3D form to understand something. So like if I had a prism, or let's just use a cone like this, and I wanted to indicate 3D form, I would put the shading here and then have the light coming this way, right? And to give it more form, what I'll do is shade more over here, or let's not use the lines because it's gonna confuse people. I use just shading in general to give it 3D form. Now it matters how dark I'm going, depends on how it will be believable, but I'm using shading in general to indicate that there is a form of there's 3D form. So the darker over here is and the more light comes here, you're going to transition it lightly. It cannot be the same color because it's just going to be a big black smudge. So what you want is a light, and then you darken over here, so it feels more 3D, right? So you have that 3D transition from light to dark, and it's not so dramatic. It's a transition. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense in that sense. So I put like where the shading will come from, where the shadow will come from. You see how 3D this looks now? Because anything on the left will do on the right, anything on the right will go to the left. So it is like that. So you have to keep that in mind when doing something like this. And then I also mentioned to you guys ambient occlusion, which is the darkest part here. So I give it more like that. And then I'm going to erase it because I don't, oh, gotta be careful. Like that. Oops. We gotta zoom in on that because it's too thick, I guess, and that's mine. Yeah. Like that. So there you go. That's what the value's for. It's for the understanding of light, your grays, and your shadows, pretty much, and how to use them to make 3D form. You're not even using color. You don't even need color to make something look great. at all. This is where grayscaling comes in. That's why when they say value, they also mean grayscaling as well. They're the same thing. You can use it to figure out what shadows are, your 3D shadows, or you can use it to color either three things. That's what it's for. Then the next thing you move on to is gestures. Once you figure these out, you go to gestures. Gestures is just a more fancier way of saying looseness. A lot of you confuse the idea of gestures with the idea of anatomy, which is, that's not what gestures are for. Gestures is the idea of looseness. That's what it means. The fuck, you're not charging? Oh god, I hate this fucking... Look, this thing is not charging. Don't know why, just stopped charging like an ass. Come on. Whatever. I hate this. Anyway, it's about looseness, okay? When I say looseness, I'm talking about how fluid it looks without you trying to make it perfect. So like if I was making a drawing, I always do this. When I'm making a drawing, I make a head. And then I use that, and a lot of you tend to use the line of action. This is called the line of action. Line of action. You guys use this as a form of spine. It is not a spine. No, it's not a spine. It's just a guideline to help you understand how more looser your drawing should be. It should never be stiff. That's what gestures are for. They're to teach you looseness so you don't have stiff drawings. This is why I do not put proportions in the first 4, or at least the first 3 learning sessions, because proportions are just about being accurate in general. It has nothing to do with the gesture or the movement or whatever case may be. It's just the accuracy of how long your arms are. Like your arm, like, are they the same? Are they parallel with each other? Is the eyes the same length from different angles? You know what I'm saying? That's what that truly is. If you think of it in that sense, that's proportioning. Like, or if a person's like crouching and their leg is extended, how far extended should the leg be compared to the leg that is bending? You know, there are ways of figuring that out. So gestures are about looseness and understanding the looseness of your character in any way, so it feels more lively in that sense. It's about being lively. It's not about being accurate. It doesn't matter if you draw the arm right. It's just about it. It just matters if it feels like that person's moving the way you want them to do, right? Next is perspectives. Perspectives is basically, well, your perspective based on where we're going with this is like, oh, maybe we're going down a top-down level on a character or upper thing. So you need to figure out what is down, what is up. How do you indicate if something's small or big? I mean, something's low, something's not. You know, it's stuff like this all the time that you have to look for, and in case that it makes sense. So like, see how I'm drawing these squares? They're indicating this is the top we're looking from and this is the bottom, and this is more of a neutral line in that sense. So you're going to learn things like first, second, and third perspectives. And if you master from 1 to 4, because usually most people don't even go past 5. Actually, most people don't go past 4 because it's not all that necessary to go beyond 5 and up. Usually people stay in the first 3 to 4. Usually, most artists, professional artists, becomes from 1 to 3 most cases, but some actually go beyond that and goes 4. And if you're going to 5, then you're just kind of just doing it more. You're just going the most for whatever reason, because you have something to prove, I guess. But if you want to be a professional, I suggest learn from 1 all the way to 4, and then you're pretty much done with perspective once you understand them perspectives and how to make sense of something. Like, for instance, in the drawing here, for me to know that I'm looking down on her, I can see top of her head, the top of her torso. I can see down her neck, but I can't be able to see her butt, her legs, or the back of her heels, because her body is layering over those objects. So you need to keep that in mind. You're not supposed to see her butt knowing that you're looking directly at her face on top of it. This would be impossible. You couldn't do it even in real life unless you had a mirror behind her, then that's one thing. But because we're looking directly down upon her, the only thing we should be able to see is the edge of her hair, actually the top of her hair, which we do, her face, her torso, her breasts, her stomach, and the, well, piece of her stomach and everything else will be layered upon under these things. That's how you know.
7750. Awesome teach.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So that's why perspective is very important. And then last but not least, you can now go.
Me teach, I'm back. I accidentally fell asleep because of the music and your calming voice.
Oh, problem, hon. I try my best. I'm glad that you at least got some rest. But just to get on the last one here is proportions. I only got 30 minutes to have to go. The last one here is proportions. Now, you guys already heard me say this. Proportions are based on the idea of just, you know, keeping things equal, parallel to each other in an equilibrium. So like, for instance, if you're trying to figure out where the arm is supposed to go based on this perspective, there's always a way of figuring this out. So for instance, I can't see her elbow at the back here, right? So the best way for me to figure out where the elbow is, the elbow that I see here, this elbow right here, will indicate to me where it is. And how do I do this? I make a line here, I put a middle line right here, and I make a straight line here. Now here, or 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 here. What this indicates is that this is where the elbow will be in these places within this line. So whatever I put the elbow will be hitting any of here. So there's no question of it, because the length will always make up for it based on where you put it. So like if it's right here, so with our first line, I made the joint ball go straight down here. You gotta be as straight as possible, because the one thing, no matter how high the arms are from each other, they're always their joints are always parallel from each other in some form. So if I made a straight line here, her elbow's here. That's how I know. And the hand here, oops, her hand will be actually here. I put her hand too high up here, but her hands actually should be here, because this hand is here. So like this, her hands is in this direction. So the elbow and hands should be like that. That's how long I know the arms should be. So I never have to question or guess it. I can always know where it is. It's these little tricks that let you help you figure out where's what and what's what. So you don't have to like do some crazy ass math. So you just put one here and then straight down. You want to know where the hand is. I'll start from the wrist and down. Oops, towards the here, and it'll be here. Hand will be like this. That's where the wrist is, and then that's where the hand, the whole hand is from the right here. So I know where the hand's gonna be, and then from here I'm gonna make it like this. Elbows right here, and then indicate everything.
Here I go.
So
looking at my Hawks gargoyle sketch teach.
Okay, I'm gonna look now. I'm gonna look. Ooh. Let's see. Right there. Everyone look at her gargoyle sketch of Hawks. Oh snap, it looks dead ass badass. Looks amazing. Let me see. Crazy. Crazy cool. That is crazy. I like it. Wow. Look at that line art, look at that. The hands. She got the hands good. She got them hands. She got the hands. She got the hands, yo. She got the hands, yo.
Pansexual. I can't tell if he's angry or calm.
I'm happy. Oh man, this is awesome, bro. That's so cool. Oh my god. So much improvement.
John _ pansexual. He's amazing though. Irinikai. His cute little kwae hee.
So cool. So intimidating, so badass. So awesome. So awesome. I like it.
Irinikai. Thank you.
No problem, hon. Let me see. And then we're gonna get this, get the blue. I think she has a blue like scarf. Like this. Oops. Like that. Okay. Let's stay on point. Okay. Like that. And now what I'm gonna go for her skirt. Now, her skirt is white, but I'm going to actually make it gray because her, and is it white? No, it's not white. Is it white? Let me check. Just to make sure. I think it's white. Or I saw a fan art do that with a white. Okay. No, it's blue. It's like a, yeah, it's like a, it's the same color as this. Okay, so I don't have to do that. So let me see. Actually, let me just, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just. Now, there's another thing you should always keep in mind when you're drawing skirts. Skirts are the same length of each other. They're always the same length. A lot of people draw skirts and they're like grow away from the other half of the skirt. I'll have to show a video on this because I know that saying that out loud probably is gonna confuse people. Let's see. That, and then thank you, looking good, Aaron. He's not just angry, he's angry. Yes, he is. He's about to show who's boss. He's about to show who's the boss. The bossy boss. Okay. Oops. Like that. Her eyes are also blue, I think. Like a greenish blue. Like an aqua green, like a teal green, like a teal blue. Yeah, like a bluish teal. There we go. Awesome. All right. I think a little. How many minutes? I got 10 minutes left. Is it gonna be dead by then? Got 10. Okay, I think it lasts for the next 10 minutes. There we go. All right. Now, I would say I wouldn't even go down this color. I would probably go more lighter than that because, oops, like that. Yeah, it's a lot better. The lighter, the better. And then when you can gradient later or so. And then last but not least, I think it's black, I believe. Yeah, it's not even black, it's like a purplish dark.
Sir, stop scratching, LOL, you will go bald.
Scratch, scratch. Going bold. Okay, so let me see. Pink. I think an orange. No, it's like a pinkish orange. Like what the? It's a weird color. I think it's like. Gosh. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Wait, what layer am I on? No. There you go. Hello, Aaron. Oh, hey. Hey there, Bean. Liv! Hello, Liv! Liv. I didn't see her come in. Hey, Liv.
John_pansexual. Aaron, after you said that, I immediately started scratching my hair.
Okay, let me see. There we go. I think this looks a lot better. Okay. And then I got 10 minutes left, a good 15. And then it's gonna be silver. And then last but not least.
OMG, if y'all go bald, I will not donate my hair to save you, haha.
That's so mean. There we go. A lot better. Boom.
John_pansexual. Who said that I don't want to be black?
You don't want to be blonde. You don't want to be bald. Bald. The best thing about about me not going bald is that I know I'm not gonna go bald. I have a whole history of family that don't go bald, from grandpas to grandmas and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, I won't go bald, but I might get a good cancer my way. Probably some good heart disease or something. If I don't take care of my shield.
Same dude.
I was like, yeah, it's like as long as I'm not going bald, I'm good.
Bald and beautiful.
Bald and beautiful. Oh man. Oh wait, I'll use it. Smudge this. Oop. Oops. Now, that is not originally her skin color. I know that. So I'm going to, I just put that as a placeholder to know where the skin is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, and then I'm going to, and then bam, there we go. That's more balanced. Now, that's one way of doing it. And then I'm going to, okay, and then I'm going to,
a reminder to the mods who didn't hear me earlier, please check Discord for the new update.
yes, please check Discord for the new update to the mods. Check Discord for the new updates.
Pansexual. You know it, Aaron. I can't wait to feel the wind in my bald head.
What the hell? Okay, let's multiply this. Turn it down. Okay, now we're going to put in the ambient occlusion. Right. And then around here. Guys, just to let you know, those of you who are wondering, if you want to help make a if you want to vote on for tomorrow's event, it's wildcard Saturday, so I'll be putting the poll up after this stream, so you guys can do that on Patreon. If you want to, it's just literally $1, so if you want to check or want to
give Brad access to the mod chat.
Did I? Shit, wait, did I put everything on the same layer? Son of a bitch. Hold on. I don't think I did. I'll have to do that. Bri, please, but I think Bri already follows the Discord. If he does, I'm going to add him to that tonight. I have to do that. I forgot to do that. Shit, I fell asleep after. Where's? Oh. No, not that. No. That. Read it, teach. I did it again.
Yes, Brad is on Discord. Yes. Last I checked, he wasn't showing as mod.
Okay, I'll make him mod. No, I'll probably just do it now. Hold on. Right, don't forget. Oh god, okay. Oh no, too hard. Okay.
Irinikai. You changed demonic but not right, lol, meanie JK, haha.
Well, both of them actually. Let's see.
John underscore pansexual. Yeah, justice for Brad.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so next thing for the skin, I have to put blood over the edges of there. Okay. Okay. Too muddy. I'll put an overlay. Wait. Son of a bitch! Did it again. God damn, that's annoying.
John underscore pansexual. Let me guess you put it in one layer.
No, I put in the same layer with the Ambi Occlusion. I keep doing that and it's freaking annoying now. Okay, multiply, turn it down.
Yes, what being said, potty mouth.
Sorry.
Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Yay! Oh, just realized. Oh, that's over. I guess it stopped. Oh. Hold on, guys. I got 7 minutes about 7 minutes. She said a bad word. I'm sorry. Sir, you shouldn't be cursing. I know. No more cursing. Come on. Got it. Don't get this charger. Hold on, guys. Let me go plug in because I think it's at. Oh shit. It's gonna cut off. Oh no! If it does. Hold on. No!
I forgot to be born today or tomorrow.
Well, that happened. Oh, I hate you, charger. Okay. TikTok died. That's not good. Alright. I'll get back on just to say goodbye to everyone, but freaking charger, you piece of shit. Ah! Why do you do this? Why are you like this? God, I hate this. Oh, now you want to work. God, what?
Shadow Fox 7750. Looking good, Teach.
Thank you. As much as I want. Oh, just shut up right there and then. Life's over. It's alright though. Well, one thing when you're doing. Oh, now you're back on. One thing when you're doing skin, a lot of people don't tend to put blood. And blood is like red. You make it red, you put a multiply layer, or sometimes an overlay depending what you're trying to do. And then you finally actually, you know what? Where's my just the art? Hold on. Yeah, it must be dead. Nothing. Okay. I wonder if I can get back to the stream. I wonder if I can. Probably can. Yeah, I can. Alright, I'm back. Haha! That's the one thing I like about TikTok. That's the one thing I like about TikTok.
John underscore pansexual. The mods are shaming you in chat.
Are they? He's back. Let me see. Is live pause for you guys? No, the live was paused because the phone died, but I like that with TikTok. You can literally get knocked off, come right back and resume the live. You don't have to start a whole new live. Nice. Like that. Alright, we have about 3 minutes left. I know in most cases I never get my fan arts done on the day we start doing them, but I'll get them done by Thursday. So at least for let me see. Now hey, why is it what the fuck? What now? What now? Oh no. No, you're not. You're not malfunctioning. You better get your get your act together, bro. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Get your act together. Alright, so why is it? Bro, what the fuck?
John underscore pansexual. Did you save it just in case?
Yeah, I did. So this is the best way to put blood on the edges of your shadows. So you indicate that the person's alive. A lot of you don't do this and they end up looking really dead. So if you want them to look more lifelike, you gotta put blood at the edges of the shadows. Or so. Blood means blushing, yes. Mostly the blushing, that's what it is. Skin blushing, if anything. Let me see. What am I missing? That's pretty much it. So her hair will be silver. I think her hair is silver. So the last thing I'll do before I go is the hair, and then we'll call it a night, because I said I was just gonna put the base colors anyway. So yeah, let's do that. That our hair will be silver, so I'm going with a grayish color. And to make it easier on me instead of using the full. What you should never do is use a full white canvas. You should use a tinted canvas. It makes it easier on your eyes, so you can make better judgments on the color.
Be a support hero today by using commands like /donation and /cash app. Nightbit. Be a support hero today by using commands like /donation and /cash app.
Okay. Alright, so we can make a better judgment on what we're doing. Like that. Actually, more lighter on that. Okay, just like that. I think a little bit more lighter. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is get some gray. Some gray. Oops. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. Like that, and then we erase this part. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this done. There we go. And like that. Now we get the. Oops. Hey, do you guys want to know a fun fact? How many of you have watched Kids Next Door? Codename Kids Next Door growing up. Bryce said he did. Oh well, it's the ending of the stream. I'm sorry, I'll be here to. No, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. How many of you have seen Codename Kids Next Door? I would like to know how many of you, or at least seen the show or remember the show. I know Bryce said he did. Let's see here. I remember the show. Liv says she remembers the show. What else? What else? What else? Mr. Rice said you did. Yes, I watched the show and the movie. Okay, good. Aaron, you ever seen the show? I don't know if she fell asleep. She probably fell asleep for all I know. Let's see here. Well, okay, so how many of you have seen Seven Deadly Sins? Like, how many of you have watched the show?
Yes, I have, and no, I'm drawing with you, silly.
Okay, okay. So everyone's seen the Seven Deadliest, right? I'm pretty sure everyone has at this point. Like, virtually everyone. Kinda, yes, yes, yes. So, those of you who've seen Codenames Kid Next Door, do you know, and I did not know this, but maybe I already did do that before I did. Did you know that the voice actor who plays Bond is #1? They're the same voice actor. Bond, the Immortal, is #1. Yes. Yes. Kids Next Door, Battle Stations, #1, the leader of the Kids Next Door. He is Bond. They're the same voice actor. They share the same voice actor. Makes you stop and think. I did not know. Kind of blew my mind a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Ben is #1, so that makes sense. He's the best boy.
Get a good old Aaron knows how to make it into a positive spin. So that makes you kind of think now. I know some of you didn't really like Sai too much from Naruto, but #1, Sai and Bon are all the same voice actor. Is Sai? Yeah, Sai from Naruto, the one that paints and does ninjutsu with painting. I didn't know, no, but I know that he's voice acting Joseph. Yes, he does. He does. Joseph Joestar. Yes, you're right. No, not him. No, you be no Joseph. Is it Joseph? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's Joseph. It's Joseph. I'm thinking of Jonathan. My bad. It's Joseph. Yes, you're right. I was thinking of Jonathan. Yes, they're the same voice actor, Joseph Joestar, the one. I think he lives in New York. He used to live in New York at one point. It kind of blew my mind. At one point, I was like, "Oh damn, never gonna look at #1 the same again." And you know, I never knew that Goku is the voice of Lucario. This whole time, I did not know this. I just saw this like a few days ago. I was like, oh shit, he's the voice of Lucario from Pokemon? I didn't know that. That's how much of a Dragon Ball fan I am now. Shit. Okay, I'm about to finish up now. I'll be here too long than I usually am. Okay. Like about here. All right. Just taken care of. There's gotta be a little light here. Here. A little bit of light right here too. A little light here too. Just give a little bit more mist. Okay. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna stop from here. I'm gonna save this for Thursday. and all that great stuff, so we can finish her off. I think this is a major upgrade. I think I drew her before. I don't remember for the death of me, but I feel like this is a major upgrade than it was before. And yes, if you guys are wondering, there will be an NSFW of this version on my Patreon. So if you want to see that, if you're really up to the task of that, you have to be a Patreon member to see the NSFW version of this, because there will be an NSFW version of this. Or so. Eva, Ayato, and Aaron, and U9. My babies. I've seen it, just didn't know. I see. Oh, before I leave, let me just get this out of the way so everyone can see I did it. Discord. Open. Yeah, okay. Draw a little airhead. Oh, wait. Oh, look, everyone, look. Baldy drew a little airhead alien. Try to draw a head with that box method you showed me in your lesson. Aw. Hey, Joe kids. You got the head right. You actually have the head right. I think you're trying to put more emphasis on the little nip right here. That I forgot what's called, the side right here. And then we need to fix right here, about here, the jawline a little bit. You got the slant right. There you go. You got the slant. You can have the ear actually pass here. You can have the ear pass here so it doesn't feel like it's confined in the head itself. You can have the ear actually sit right out here if you want. You can have it outlined out here. You did a great job, Yuke. This is amazing. Everyone give a round of applause to Yuke. She's doing a great job in her lessons. I teach her personally because she's a Patreon member. So if you're a Patreon member, you can get personal one-on-ones with me, and it's in the links in the description. You can see it, or the case may be. So try and check it out so I can teach you one-on-one. I would like to have a class of you and literally just focus on teaching instead of doing it openly on TikTok. So if you want to be part of that class, I'll teach you.
7750. Hey, teach, I gotta go. Have fun, don't work too hard, then before I forget, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, Pan. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, not Pam. I said Pam. Later, Shadow. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry about that. I said Pam. So with that said, thank you guys for coming in. I'm going to go to Discord. Go to.
Good job. Sounds so cute.
I have so many messages I gotta get through. I'm so sorry I gotta get through these messages. I have not gone to any of them. I've been such a bad teacher not going to the thing. Where's Bry? Where is Bry? Nope, not here. Nope. Artwork. Ah, look at that. Someone's been doing some artwork with tattoos. Some cool tattoos. Nice. There you are, Bry. Alright, guys. You get to see a mod at work. Become a moderator. You are a mod, bro. Congratulations.
Bry in general chat.
Where's Demonic? Is Demonic in here? Well, not in here, not in the stream, but is he? Is he under a different name? Not sure. I don't know. I gotta check. Hold on, guys. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yes, Demonic is in mod chat.
Okay, I made a mod, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did.
And live.
Yeah. Hold on. Why not? I'm so sorry. From old relevant. No, it's just. I think I did. Yeah. It's just so much. So much stuff that you guys talk so much. Oh my god. You guys are. I love how you guys are so. You guys really enjoy each other. That's awesome. I love it. We need more people talking in here. Is this a general chat? Yeah, it's a general chat for everyone. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Good job. Yeah. Good job, Fry. Okay, so I'll go check just in case if I didn't, but with that said, I'm gonna stop from here. I thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, my mods, Bean, Mora, Bean, Airy, Sound, and Bri. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. And thank you, Liv, you're awesome, for coming in, saying hi. And everyone else. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. We're gonna finish this on Thursday. I may have to make a few changes to the drawing, but it's gonna be minute problems. But we'll see. We'll see with this arm and stuff. So with that said, have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, what? Update Liv before you go. Okay, I will. I promise I will after that. Let me see. If you guys want to join for tomorrow's we call it Wildcard Saturday, there will be a poll here on Patreon and Instagram, but those who are Patreon members, your numbers are 3 points for every vote you make. So tomorrow we're going to be voting on what I'll be doing tomorrow. Will it be gaming, maybe an art thing, something art related, or something gaming related, one of those two things. So hopefully you guys will pick what you want me to do tomorrow. We might do even more, probably a VR chat, gaming, whatever case may be. I'm still trying to figure that one out for the gaming for that. I might even make a whole separate channel just for architectures for gaming. Probably I may have to do that. But with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. So like I said, guys, you can try and join my tiers if you want to check them out. And the memberships, they are there and all that great stuff. So check them out from you'd be a citizen assist to a sidekick, a ultra hero, and a plus ultra hero, and a one for all hero. So check out my tiers. They're pretty much affordable and all that stuff. So if you want to check them out, that'd be awesome. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys tomorrow, and keep safe. And tomorrow we'll be doing Wildcard Saturday. We'll probably might be doing some artwork or gaming. So with that said, I'm out here, guys. And just last thing, if you want to find me on Instagram, you go, or Instagram or TikTok, just go to my link tree, click it, and it'll take you to all my social medias, commissions, and all that stuff. And if you're looking for the same tablet, anything that says that's my stuff, so you can get it from Amazon, or the stuff that's here, that if you're under a budget, if you don't want to spend more than $200, it'll be here or so. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, TikTok is done. All right, you guys on Twitch and YouTube, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Ari. I'm jumping on VR chat if you want me on, hon. I'm gonna be on VR chat right after this. So I'll see you guys there. Bye bye.